Hello, my name is Faith Ramirez, and we will be going over the base 10 blocks and specifically how to use them in addition. Base 10 blocks, as you can see from the image to your right, kind of just blocks, and we use them mathematically to visualize numbers and understand place value just a little bit easier. There's a standard 4 sets. There's ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands, but we will only be going over ones, tens, and hundreds, as we won't be going over into the thousands placed. Ones, they're small cubes that represent 1 unit, place value of 1. And tens, also known as rods, are long, thin columns that represent 10 units, the place value of 10. And hundreds, they are flat square blocks that represent 10 rods, so 10 units across and 10 units down, and the place value of 100. And if you look at them and you count, all the boxes in the flat square, you can see that it will equal to 100. When do we use base 10 blocks? Whenever you want. Typically for counting, adding, subtracting. As you can see again in the image, I hear there's 4 and the 4 minus 2 and the 4 plus 2, and you can color code it, and you can see when you take them away or add them on. And with adding, of course, you can visually see I have 135, I have 123. You count all of them, and then you get your sum. It's just fun. I think it's a lot easier as well. And you can just visually see all their place values. So let's practice. Yay. Example with counting. You can see we have hundreds, tens, and ones. So if we count them, we have 100 plus 10 plus 2, which will give us 112. So when you see them in their place value, you can easily add them up together to get your sum. Let's try with addition. 115 plus 34. It's a big number to kind of just do on the top of your head or count your fingers. You'll be counting forever. So here we have a little diagram with hundreds, tens, and ones. Again, I color coded it so you can tell what's the 115 and what's the 34. So again, 100, the 10, and then we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the ones. So we get 1 plus 1 plus 1, and then the 10, also the 1 plus 1 plus 1, and then the 10 plus 10 plus 10, and then we will get 140 tens and 9 ones, which will give us our sum of 149. For this one, it's a bit trickier. We have 238 plus 134, and if we count our hundreds, tens, and ones, we will get 360 tens and 13 ones. And we can't have 13 ones, as we will get 3613, which is not the sum. So we are going to what we call regroup. So as you can see here, I added my 5 and my 5, which gave me my 1, the 10 rod. And when we add them all together, now we get 370 tens and 3 ones. So now that looks right. We get 373. And that's it. You did it. That's how we add using base 10 blocks.